talking shit.
We have to start telling people when they suck.
Damn.
We have to start telling people when, yo, that's not for you, gang. You know why? Because there's probably something else, and you should go find that. Chief Keef, he's telling you what's going on in Chicago. G Herbo, you feel what I'm saying? Meek, Skrilla, even he's telling you what's going on in these areas.
Right.
You
Reporting,
feel me?
like
yeah.
And what you're tapping in on is something that one of the most important things I'm working on right now is my documentary. Mm-hmm. But long story short, it's about hip hop being the most powerful teaching tool to us. Yeah. We learn everything from hip hop. Mm-hmm. How many things you learn from hip hop, Cole? You learn how to dance. You learn how to dress. We learn how to talk. We learn good and bad morals. Like, what you learn from hip hop? Like, that's not a fact, bro.
I've learned my life through hip hop, for real. I was just having a conversation yesterday about Wu-Tang and how, like, and the conversation that I originally had was about the project's intro with Raekwon. I'm pretty sure it was Raekwon. And I forget who the person he was. I think it was somebody's mom or something that he was on the phone with. But they were like, yo, call me back at the God hour. Like, you feel me, on some like real, like, you know,
knowledge of self.
You feel me? Like, God body timing. And it's like me not even knowing about that, my fault. Me not even knowing about that or having all that knowledge around me, hearing, I'm like, yo,
introduce it.
But like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the God hour, like, that's hard.
And that's why they got it up out of here. You know how impactful the whole the nation, the whole God body movement was to our people. That was our culture. Like, that was our. It was to the point to where, like, you know, when the OG see each other, like, you see an OG, peace, God.
Yeah.
For me, not even just the OG, because there's people that still use that to this day. But that was our icebreaker from seeing another black man in the streets. Because now when we see another black man in the streets, we clutching like, who is this? Like, we looking at our enemy or something. I
still greet most black men that I see if I don't know them, but there's an eye connection or anything like that.
Right.
Peace.
You
feel what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
Even in other places, because I know that's primarily
it's like a universal
Northeast thing.
Yeah.
But you'll be surprised, even when I'm in Atlanta, if I see peace, and they like, what?
Yeah.
But they like, it diffuses.
But that automatically diffuses the systematic mindset that's drilled into us of, like,
facts.
Somebody that looks like us is our enemy, and that's not the case. Obviously that was programmed into our people, but that's how powerful that movement was, and that's why they had to get it. Like, they had to diminish it. That was the whole Wu-Tang's being was.
They still around.
They're still around.
It just splintered off into a few other things.
Right.
You know, because even not to get too crazy, but like, even some of the homies on the B team have adopted certain things that they learned from God body. Even if we go back to, like, Inside or whatever, like, where a lot of that started when the brothers were being oppressed and they formed blood in the jails. Some of the first teachings and some of the first like the P-Dub came from
those
the
teachings.
nation and the God body and all of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, it's still ingrained.
Super still ingrained.
And even if you think about some of our lingo that we still use, beloved.
Yep.
You feel me, son? Like, we still say these things. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even down to, like, a lot of the new terminology now, like, a lot of people will throw wallahi, and they it's all a splinter from that. Because now what it is a lot of people maybe made the full transition from being God body to being full Muslim.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, right.
And I'm not even a part of any denomination, like, directly. I'm just around a lot of culture, and I'm around a lot of, like, intelligent people. So it kind of, you know, my family's Rasta, so like, or at least, you know, was around a lot of that. So it's like they were like, there's a kind of a commonality.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Even down to like the powerfulness of it. That's even why like with the black tongue you see a certain type of, I mean, even this, like Black Nations rugby, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the feel me, like the panther with the flag,
Crazy.
like we,
Yes.
it's fly shit, but we also trying to put you on and let you know,
Yes.
like we coming from something,
Teaching
we
tools.
standing on something. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah, bro.
So
If you know it or not,
shit like
that's
that.
ill. That's
Shit
so
like
ill
that.
that it went into that,
Mhm.
and that's why I really rock with people like 19 Keys and some of the people I do follow, because they're bringing these teachings back into the culture, into the youth, into the culture. Period. Though, like, and it's very important, bro.
On
And
some fly shit though, because
on
I
some
feel like
fly shit.
I feel like a lot of people made knowledge and being in tune with your culture and yourself, they made it seem like it's not fly.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, I don't know where that came
I don't know
from,
where that came from.
but at the same time, I do see why certain people, cuz like growing up I didn't necessarily love going to church with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand why certain kids feel that rebelliousness, but even more so, if we think about rebelliousness within culture in general, that come from black people. You feel me? Hardcore punk
Yes.
come from us.
Yeah.
I think I had that conversation with you
Yeah.
the last time I was here.
Yeah.
Like, that come from us. That black people started rock and roll, but not even just rock and roll. Hardcore was started by some rosters in DC, Bad Brains. You feel me? Punk. We was talking about Fab Five Freddy earlier off camera. He was around for not just the origins of hip hop,
Right.
but the origins of punk.
Right.
Blondie was
Right.
traditionally a punk band.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro,
Yeah.
this is deep, and
Goes
even
deep,
and even some, just to full 360. This is a reference from a metal band, Typo Negative, from Brooklyn. You feel me? They did some whole other shit with it, but it's like bringing it back to us.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But yeah,
Because you know what you think when you see that. That's hard,
you
bro.
feel what I'm saying?
Love that, bro. Yo, you feel me? We just jumped right into it, but
That's a fact.
I got my bro here. You feel me? One of the curators of the culture. One of the, you feel me, flyest dudes I know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Word.
Real insider to the industry. You feel me? Like, I was thinking how I was gonna intro this episode in this podcast, if I was gonna go down his resume and like this, that. One, I actually think y'all gonna learn who he is just through how he talk. You feel me? And we just gonna let the conversation do the talking. Bro, he been in a lot of doors. He's done a lot. He's seen a lot. He's influenced a lot. Some of your favorites in the industry. You feel me? On a bunch of different planes of it.
High key, low key.
My bro. I call him Kolby. What you want the people to call you?
Kolby Black, Kolby
Black.
Turner.
Kolby
Shit.
Turner.
If you know me from back then, if you fuck around, call me Fashy. I really don't even care. You feel me? Like, you know me, you know me. Like, it is what it is.
Facts.
You feel me?
The bros here, man. We really just gotta chop it up, man.
RapDillz, appreciate you having me through again. Appreciate
that. It's always ill to chop it up with you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Just
likewise.
feel me. See what we started with. You know where this conversation about to go. To start it off, Black Tongue still going crazy.
Yes, sir.
How much years is Black Tongue since it's been established?
Man, we started. I ain't gonna lie. The Black Tongue originally started in 2007 with my man Toast.
Shit.
Shout to Santos, the Ghost. You feel me? Big 6'4" shit. He started it on the art scene between here in New York City, just really doing paintings and selling paintings.
Okay.
Selling art. And when he had the idea to start and turn it into a brand, he tapped me in. There was a couple other people that were supposed to be involved too, but you know, survival of the fittest.
Right.
And we have been locked in since 2011.
Damn.
You feel me?
Fire.
So like, what's that about? almost 15,
Mm.
close to it,
Mm.
something like that.
Yeah,
My
if
math,
it's,
I'm not that good at math.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
2011, yeah, 15.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
50,
yeah,
that's about to be a dub. That's fire.
yeah, bro.
Not a lot of people go for that long. Keep this shit going. Keep shit afloat. Keep this shit alive, man. A lot of people start something and it ain't no knock to them. Sometimes you gotta go on to the next thing. But
Mm-hmm.
I understand keeping some shit alive and keep reinventing.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on reinvention? Like, you see, we have like fashion house brands or like just legacy brands that you know, they'll be popping for years, a decade ago, and then they'll come back and it's kind of like nostalgic, but they reinvent themselves and they get another run. Like, maybe for example, like uh, True Religion.
Mm-hmm.
They in and out like, I don't know if that's a good example or like what you think
It is,
about them, but
honestly,
it's like
though. It
they
is.
phase in and phase out, and it's a lot of brands like that because they reinvent themselves. Talk about the importance of reinvention, even when artists, not to be too long winded, but it's like sometimes when an artist changes his stage name, and he becomes it's a whole nother wave. Just for example, like my guy Stove God Cooks was Aaron Cooks, signed to
Wow.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot
a
of people don't
fact.
even know
A
that
lot of
era of
people don't
Stove
know.
God,
Yeah.
but he understood and he been talking his shit. He been on his coke
Yeah, he
shit,
has.
like he been going crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
for him to reinvent himself, and he kind of like you can't even find some of that old music. And then last example, Hitmaker changed his name from Young Berg. Now he's Hitmaker. It's like a whole new person, a whole new brand. Talk about the importance of reinvention and keeping what you got going, but rebranding, reinventing yourself.
I think, and all like just bare bones of it
Mm-hmm.
is really just staying the test of time.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people and a lot of brands, companies, artists, whatever it is, whatever your thing is,
Yes.
it's knowing how to stay in this. And if even when you stop becoming the hottest thing, because eventually things cool down.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not good to be the trend. I
Yeah,
mean, run it up, but
yeah. Staying in it.
staying in
It's
it.
like what I said earlier about like just keep showing up to the gym.
Keep showing up.
You feel me? Keep showing up. Like, it depends on how you want to show up and what you decide to do within certain lessons you learn. You feel me? Like, even going back to like True Religion, I think one of the smartest things that they did within the last few years was tap back into the youth. You feel me? The collab that they did with Chief Keef a few years ago was pretty sturdy.
Pretty, very, very smart of them.
You feel me? They did another collaboration with another designer. I think it was Blue Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was pretty fire.
Tapping in with the streamers, Duke Dennis, and
You see what I'm saying?
got
Like,
them as ambassadors for it.
and I think one of the things that I learned about running a brand or even just having a house in general through Ralph Lauren, was being able to not just make clothes but make moments and like really be a cultural brand, a lifestyle brand. Like, watching him and studying
Okay,
him
understand. Okay,
like
yes.
throughout me just being a fan of Ralph
And
and
it's just being
like
relevant for the time it's been.
watching the
Even if
documentaries, all of that. Yeah,
low
like,
life, it's so much eras
yeah.
of low.
Hmm.
The rugby era,
You see what I'm
to this
saying?
era, the purple. Is that
Yeah.
considered
Yeah,
under
yeah,
that? The
yeah.
purple era, like
Purple Label, yeah,
damn,
double
that's a great
RL,
example. Yeah,
like, and even within that, even if you step away from just the brands and how he's had different diffusion labels and stuff like that, you know, an editorial from Ralph when you see one. Like, that picture style,
yeah,
that photography
that's a
style is
fact.
just it.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like, you know, you step in when you step into a Polo or Ralph Lauren store, even if it's not, like, Polo store is very different from Double RL store, but you know when you step into one, it's like, okay, like, it just feels
Yes,
like
yes.
he does a very good job of making you feel like when you're buying a piece, you're buying into the lifestyle. You live that life as well as he does. And that is kind of like the thing that I'm seeing a lot of brands start to do, that weaves them into the fabric of people's lives.
Okay.
And that is how I feel like in reinvention and staying the test of time, like
Yes.
that is how you do it.
Yeah.
By going away,
Fresh
coming
talent.
back. You can tap in with the classics. You can tap in with the youth. You can do, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because it's fire when I see Low do something like, I think they did something with an HBCU recently.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Yep.
But
That was Low that did that, right? Okay,
yeah.
yep.
But then they recently did something with Tyson Beckford again.
Right.
You feel me, on some OG shit, because that was that 90s era of polo. So it's like, I love seeing stuff like that.
Well, all right. Nah, that's ill how you put that. But the fashion houses, it's a lot of them that continuously not go back to stage one, but they understand the importance of reinvention just when they bring in a new creative director. How important do you think that, like, the creative directors that's behind some of these brands and them coming with their new resurgence? Do you think it's solely that person that they're picking that's really bringing new life into these brands? You feel me? Like, we seen, like, LV is always LV, but we seen what Virgil did. Like, he put his whole being into that shit, and we never seen. But I feel like he, to the masses, not to the casual, made people realize how important the creative director was. And now we're seeing, like, them give mad youthful, a lot of black people the chance to have that position. But what do you think about that position and them bringing in new people to reinvent their whole shit?
I think the creative director is definitely important, but it's also the house as well. I think it's about a 70-30.
Okay.
You feel me?
70
more in the favor of the creative director, though.
Oh, that's
I
the
can't
right.
lie.
Yeah.
But it depends on the leverage of the creative director too. Because if you might be somebody a little unproven or a little less experienced, they honestly could just be lining you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of creative directors will step into a situation maybe coming off of having like a hot brand,
Yeah.
or a hot couple like seasons with their brand,
Or who they connected with,
or who they connected with,
came up under.
So then they get that
Yeah.
appointment or whatever, and then they only last like maybe 2.5 seasons over at that house, and then they go right back to their brand, and then their brand don't even get hot again because low key they fell out of love with it.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I'm seeing that a lot, low key. Like, especially since the popularity of knowing about who the creative director was. Like, we didn't used to know about.
We didn't
shit
really
like
used
that.
to know. Like, you
Like,
might
you
have knew
feel
about
me?
that. Like, but like,
Yeah,
nah,
like, it wasn't
it wasn't a public, like,
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
it is now.
Yeah, right.
And
that kind of is the forward thing that they announce for the brand type shit. Like, this person is not a creative director of men's this, that, and it's like,
and I do think that's cool. Don't get me wrong, because it shows how fashion knowledge has kind of like become more widely known, which that didn't used to happen. But at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, what is this designer gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? And sometimes things turn out to be a little hazardous. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I like, low key, don't kill me, guys, I like what Pharrell's doing at Louis more than what Virgil did.
what? I don't think people gonna kill you for that though. Not just because that's Pharrell, but like, it's Pharrell though. Like, he has the ability. I haven't been paying too much close attention to the pieces, but like, word. Okay.
He's kind of been cooking over there.
He's been cooking.
He's been cooking over there. I can't lie. And I'm not even like a, you know, certain people, when they think fashion and style, they only think designer, LVMH type houses and stuff like that. That's never really been my thing.
Right.
I like certain things.
Yeah.
Because I actually like clothes. I actually like style.
Yeah.
So You know, some people like style, some people like fashion. Fashion is when you follow labels
I understand what
and
you're
you're a
saying.
label whore and all
Yeah,
this. I know
yeah.
you know.
I
I'm just
understand.
more or less
No,
talking.
but I do
You feel me?
I get what you're saying.
But
That makes a lot of sense.
I'm into style for real. Like
Mm,
I could put some wavy Carhartt together with some Rick with some polo,
yeah,
not in the same fit obviously,
yeah,
but just like I can do shit like that
yeah,
and I'm good. Like you
yeah,
feel me? Like
yeah.
for a while I stopped wearing Jordans and started wearing just Japanese running sneakers and shit
Mm,
like that. Like
mm.
I've been wearing Asics and New Balances before these niggas thought it was cool. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm into shit like that.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I'm into like matter of talking about like shit, bro. I was wearing shiesties before niggas was calling them shiesties. You
Word.
feel me?
Word.
Like because that's the type of like real punk, militant,
What you was calling it?
rebellious type shit. We was just calling them ski masks. They were ninja ski masks before they were called
Facts. Facts. Facts.
shiesties.
Facts.
Like I've been wearing them shit since yo, we yo, this is how true it is. We did a gray one with some flames on it like a lucha libre mask
Mm,
for the black tongue
for a drop.
fashion week. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We called it fashion week mask cuz at that time a lot of people were showing up to fashion week
Mm-hmm.
front row wearing masks cuz of
Mm,
Kanye. That's when he started to do that shit.
mm,
So we called it fashion week
mm-hmm.
like WEAK.
Uh,
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we did that like 2013, bro.
wow. Okay.
2013
Okay.
on and this is how true it is cuz and I don't care to say this. We printed them shits on American Apparel blanks. You can't even American Apparel don't even
Not even in
exist.
business no
There's
more.
LA Apparel now. You
Uh,
feel what I'm saying? Like
yep.
that's a little I mean
Uh-huh.
nod to all my fashion niggas who be sourcing blanks and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hold no secrets like that.
That's a fact.
I'll hold some game, but I ain't gonna hold that.
I did.
Yeah.
What's the? Nah,
Nah,
I ain't gonna
talk to me.
actually get
Nah,
a
talk
sauce
to me.
like that.
Talk to
I ain't
me.
gonna
Talk
actually
to
get a
me.
sauce like
Talk
that.
to me.
All right, cause just speaking on independent brands and independent fashion and everything,
Mm-hmm.
I just have a I was just doing a thought experiment. Just think about it, like what happened since 2020 to now, and just I guess reflecting. And I think I was just going through my closet, and I have so much independent fashion or like local brands or just like just a closet full of underground shit. And I'm like, when did I compile all of this? Like, how did this
Mm-hmm.
happen? And I remember between like in the middle of the pandemic, between 2021 to like 2020, the beginning of 2024, there was a huge rise in independent fashion and people seeking out like writing on Twitter or Facebook like, yo, we're the upcoming brands, da da da. I'm trying to cop up, da da da. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
what people were seeking out over the high fashion or like just anything that was kind of on the commercial side. People were seeking out local and independent brands, and it was a huge. It still is a
Mm-hmm.
huge thing. Everybody has a brand. It's became more accessible. People learning about the factory.
Mm-hmm.
People learning about Alibaba and
Mm-hmm.
screen printing and DTF and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a big resurgence. But as of lately, I feel like it's been a little bit on a decline. Could you talk about if you've been seeing that and the why? There was a rise in it. Why there might maybe a decline in it of recent?
It's funny because I've been having this conversation with my partner Toast since pandemic for
Okay.
real. Even since before that, a little
Not to
bit.
cut you off. Did
Yeah.
you see an upsurge in sales during that 2021 22 time?
Yes and no,
Okay.
low key, because we've always did our thing kind of on some like real boutique. Like I've turned down people who wanted to buy shit
Mm,
because they didn't fit the brand low key.
mm,
Like I'm one of those.
okay.
Like I'm extraed out low key, but that was in the beginning. That was like when we were really on some like hand to hand. I don't even think we launched the site at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point.
You was able to be
That was like,
selective like that. Like,
that was
yeah,
2011,
yeah.
2012
Right.
timing, but not for nothing. Especially when people, you know how like the famous niggas are, they be trying to like get shit for free. I will still turn people down if they want some free shit. Like, I don't care how famous you are. Nah, you gotta have to spend some money. I have a friends and family percentage that I'll give people if they want that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, you gotta show me that you really gonna support what this is.
Yeah.
Like, this 6'4" shit, this black tongue shit, this isn't just clothes. Like, we've really been outside and put in pain for not just this fashion shit, but for this music shit, the street shit. Like, there's so much that comes with this, bro. And the same way you see a lot of these rap crews now try to make their collective seem like some type of thing. You see it with Opium. You see it with I mean, you've been seeing it with ASAP.
Yep.
Bro, we started all of this, bro. We started all of this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I don't know, unless you talking about like niggas like G Unit or Dipset who had a crew but also had their own little stylish thing to them.
Right.
We started all of this shit. But going back to your original question, there definitely has been a decline since about 2023, 2024. I definitely noticed the uptick even before pandemic.
Yeah.
But with pandemic, what it was the PPP loans and EDD and unemployment and everything. Everybody was having all this free money.
A lot of liquid money to spend.
And everybody else was looking to get fly. So when you can't go to the mall not only don't exist damn near, but
they're not
getting shit.
Oh.
And then you can go right across the street or right to somewhere else in the mall and get some shit printed.
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna make some graphics and get some. You feel me?
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, a lot of people took their money from PPP and all of that, got 3D printers,
make a brand,
got
invested.
You feel me? Got they, so it turned into a wave because people were trying to find ways to make money. People were trying to find other ways to get fly.
Yeah.
People were also trying to find ways to support other independent entrepreneurs if they were on that spirit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, through the popularity of Nip and certain other people, Earn Your Leisure podcast and certain things like that, the onus to support independent and support black the same way you would support that designer or that foreign fashion label, it became, yo, we wearing that. That's designer too.
Right.
Like, flat out. Right. Like, the reason why we've priced the black tongue the way we've priced it since forever is not only because we actually put worth into our clothing, but it's because if you are going to spend $7,000 on a pair of Gucci whatever the fucks or Mike Amiri whatever the fucks, you should feel somewhat okay to spend $700 on a pair of denim from some niggas that you gonna get extras out of anyway. Because if you spending with us, you're not just getting one piece. You getting a piece and a half.
Like
damn
you said
near.
Before, you getting an experience.
Yeah, you getting a whole experience. You feel me? We giving you a whole kit and caboodle. So it's like, but again, you gotta spend with us to know that. You feel me? And that's kind of the reason why we price things the way we price it. Yeah, you're getting a piece, but you're also getting, remember how I said the Ralph shit? You're getting an experience. You're getting we are literally giving you the lifestyle that encompasses this brand whenever you buy even a little piece from us.
Above and beyond.
Whether you spend $30 or $300, you're getting something sturdy from us. And that's kind of the ideology behind it, because I think a lot of people. Now I know I'm getting long.
No, go.
A lot of people started these brands.
Yes.
And wanted a quick flip.
Right.
They didn't want to really become designers for real.
Yeah.
They didn't want to put the lean into it, and that's even why you see now Look at how many new brands you see. They all got the boot cut sweats, and they
Mm-hmm.
got the big
Mm-hmm.
print and the
Mm-hmm.
bedazzled this
Yep.
and the
Yep.
bro. I see it from every new brand, and they all share the same factory.
Yes.
It's down to how much you want it and how intense your 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 artistry is. You feel what I'm saying? It goes. Remember how we was even having the conversation off camera about AI? If you know how to do the shit, you know how to do the shit. If you use a tool to help you do it easier, okay. But does that make you any less nice? Oh. Yo, I remember even to get away from I remember when Fruity Loops became the shit with producing, yep. And quote unquote real producers were upset. Yeah. Getting away from even producing in Fruity Loops, I remember when Serato came out. DJs that was still doing parties with vinyl was sick. So it's like, that's not DJing. Yeah, so it's like, bro, y'all niggas is always gonna get mad at technology, but at the end of the day, if you nice, you nice. And guess what's even better? For the people who don't use AI, or for the people who don't use the new thing technology wise, their value goes up. Niggas who DJ vinyl, right? I bet you they get paid more than niggas who don't DJ vinyl, niggas who just do CDJs and shit. If you're doing an all vinyl party, I bet you whether you making money off the tickets or whether you making money off the flat out upfront booking, I bet you getting paid more than a CDJ type DJ. That vinyl shit just it's classic, bro. It's classic. You can't get like what? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes the essence and the people that's doing it, it becomes a niche now, and you're more in demand from the people that's looking for that specific thing. It's saying, less saturated. Bro? I definitely get that. To go back to what because you cooked, bro. You said so much valid points on the why certain things was happening the way it happened.
Yeah, we can break some of that down. Yeah. I'm with you.
And it was dope that you said, because now there's a few people that made it out that wave and that's still cooking to this day. And I don't know how you feel about these brands or not, but the Godspeeds, the Hellstars, like those were started around the pandemic time, right? Like 2020,
before, like 2019, 2018, 19, 2020, okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing Hellstar a little bit before pandemic.
Okay.
I think I remember seeing it around like 2018, 2019. Mm-hmm. Godspeed, if I'm not mistaken, was pandemic-y.
Well, I remember they had their moment from the Versus, the Jada Kid, the Locks Versus. That's what Kiss was rocking. The Godspeed fit, and it's a part of that iconic moment. And just to see what they're doing today, because like I always gauge my shit off of like what I think is hot, but also what my nephews and them is asking for, looking for. Like they want a Hellstar hoodie, they want a Godspeed sweatsuit, they want a motherfucking denim tears this, like, you know, the kind of the basic, not the basic, but the stuff that the youth want and all of that and all that. And it's just ill to see, because they might have already been started, but to see how crazy they was going during that time and how they came out of it, and also in a way still kept their shit premium, because like you were saying, it's okay for the information to be out there. That's the scarcity mindset for people to get mad at. Now everybody know about the factory. You think it's gonna take away something from you? If you got good work, that shit gonna sell itself. It's gonna sell. It don't matter. Like, it don't matter if you're getting it from the same, if it's the same silhouette. If your shit is good, it's good. But I think a lot of, when shit get popping, there's a lot of monkey see and monkey do, because there was like 10,000 other podcasts that started during the pandemic. They not still going. So I guess, it all weeds itself out at the end of the day. The people that's gonna be consistent, the people that's gonna keep taking it there. I just thought it was interesting when you started talking about like yes, we was like, it was a kind of an unprecedented time of people supporting other black brands and keeping the money inside the community. And that was happening at a big scale. That's why we even talking about it. That's why it was something interesting to me, because it's like, bro, the amount of people, because when I had this store next door, it was also a print shop.
Yeah.
So I'm also like, so many people came in to make their first sample over there.
Yep.
They vinyl sample, they transfer sample, like however they was making it. I could really think of 10 people that came, and 5 of them still got brands to this day to come make their sample, right? And a lot of things started there. And I know it wasn't just in Albany where this was happening, right? This was
Hell no.
happening all across the
It
country
was
with
happening
these brands, right?
LA in particular, because you mentioned Hellstar and them, which they definitely put their pain in, regardless of how I feel about them personally. They definitely put their pain in and weave themselves into the culture, like how I was saying earlier. LA though, LA and Miami, LA, Miami, and Atlanta, bro. These niggas are literally, you know about the Satoshi Nakamura shit, right?
That started Bitcoin,
Yeah,
but it's a brand.
But it's a brand.
I did see people wearing these shirts. I know. Break it down to me.
Bro.
I just thought it was people repping the person that.
So I'm sorry if I'm exposing some shit that niggas don't need to know or don't want to know. I don't give a fuck.
It's RapDillz, man. I'm supposed to get this shit. Let's go.
So LA factories, because the like movie industry and shit don't exactly like use them so much.
More on the Atlanta side, more on the Detroit, and all these places that more tax sensitive and stuff.
So they are more willing to like run like short order samples for any independent like designer or whatever.
It's a lot of factories out there, right?
A lot of
Bella
factories.
Canvas is based out of LA, I think.
I think they are. We just talked about
American sorry to cut you with, but yeah.
No.
Oh, now they're LA Apparel. That makes sense. Okay, yeah.
So like, there's a lot of factories in LA.
That's what's happening.
That will do like a cut and sew for the low. So when
not Alibaba prices, but close to it.
I don't want to deter anyone from making any decisions. I'm not a financial advisor.
Okay.
Feel me? Yeah. But I will say there's a lot of brands doing very close to like high-end designer quality type pieces for very low money, fucking with those factories.
Made in America.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But
what was Satoshi Nakamoto thing?
Okay, so that's what I'm about to explain. So in LA, Miami, and Atlanta, a lot of these brands were starting and going to LA to get the cut and sewn work. Those same cities also had new boutiques opening up, and of course, they are flooding these boutiques with these pieces.
Yes.
So then the buyers the people who work at the store are all friends of these designers. So when people come into the store, they pumping these designers to these people.
Yo, it's just coming to a question of a conspiracy I haven't had.
Driving up the worth
of these brands. And a lot of them is black owned. Not even to make it a race thing, but a lot of them is just up and coming designer owned.
A lot of them are, but there's a lot of white boys and
going crazy too,
and some Hispanics that have definitely cracked the mainframe. Some of the Asian homies too. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's a lot. Because pandemic, everybody was getting money.
Everybody's getting money.
We was getting money in the hood too, for sure. Yeah. Niggas was definitely making money in whether it was EDD, PPP, unemployment, scamming. selling whatever you was selling. Like it
Using
was,
that to start your
yeah,
own
yeah,
thing
yeah,
and go
yeah.
crazy. Like,
Legit business. Like it
yep,
was a lot of things happening.
a lot of money flowing.
Other nationalities and
Was going
races was
crazy
doing
too. Yeah,
too.
it wasn't just
Yeah, it wasn't just
us. It
us. It
wasn't
wasn't
just
just
us.
us at all.
But
Cause
not to cut your wisdom. So that's what I was. All right, I get. So this conspiracy deal's talking, right? Because I always think it's like I'm just now looking at it like I've never seen us pour back into our own communities the way it did. Like, it was a real thing. It was trendy to go and buy the local brand sweatsuit and wear that shit. It was the sought out thing. So it's like that's one thing we never had. And it's not that we never had it. We had it before back in the past, but it's like that intentionally got took out of our culture, out of our way of thinking of putting back into every other community they put back into their community. We ain't gotta go down that lane.
yeah,
Like
nah, we
it's
don't.
it's law that they spend money with they people. We could if people knew how Central Ave was and how this next block, they only spend money with they self. Because why wouldn't they? Like you open up this like they open up their own grocery stores. They're not walking into Walmart. It's a grocery store right there. The ox is not going nowhere but that grocery store. I don't care. They don't care if Walmart don't got that they don't got what they're not going into Walmart. They're shopping with them. And just seeing it happen with us is like did the not the fashion houses, but whatever the companies did and the brands, did they see this like, wait a minute, they not even think about us over here. They spending with themselves. One, that's problematic, and two, they not shopping with us no more. And you think this was something intentional to where? No, I think it had a lot to do with it. A lot of people just wanting to get on a trend, but do you think there was some intentionality on scaling back or making the trend of like these independent brands get scaled back? That's
Nah,
just conspiracy deals. I don't know. I don't know.
I think.
That's a lot of we don't usually do that. We don't usually put the money back in our community. I can't think of a lot of things where we do that other than the barbershops and the
I
salons
think
because that's our things.
I
Like,
think the decline comes from people just literally not being creative and not being
and
able
yeah,
to
that's what happened.
sustain a
You right.
brand.
You
You
right.
know what I mean?
You
Like
right.
there's a lot of people who can come up with a cool idea and put it on a t-shirt, hoodie, some sweats, a hat, but to do it consistently,
Right.
it's just like we was talking about having rap deals for as long as you've been having it, or me having the black tongue for as long as I've been having it. Like you gotta really be an insane motherfucker to come consistent and really still be fresh
That's
with
a
this
fact,
shit.
bro. That's a fact, bro.
Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like going back to that reinvention shit and staying the course. Like yo, bro, there's things that we are starting to drop now. These are designs from when you last had me here, bro. And the shit that I dropped and was wearing when I was last here, those designs were shit that we was cooking up from 2019. Like, yo, bro, I can't lie to you. Like, some people don't have it in them for real. And I said something on social media the other day, like, and this isn't to discredit or discourage anyone, but it's to keep it a band. We
Talk your shit.
have to start telling people when they suck.
Damn.
We have to start telling people when, yo, that's not for you, gang. You know why? Because there's probably something else. And you should go find that because that's going to probably open up all the blessings that you really are supposed to have.
I like when I like how you
You
brought
feel
that
what I'm
around. Yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
it's like, yo, not for nothing. Even me right now, with as much success and everything that I've done and every whatever the fuck, I'm still trying to find ways to better myself and to do something that I might have a different connection with
Always.
than what I'm already doing.
Yeah.
I thought about going back to school again, gang. I thought about learning how to weld, nigga. Learning how to do car maintenance. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 35 in January. You feel what I'm saying? Like these are things that I'm still thinking about. You know why? Not only do I not know how to do them, there's so many niggas trying to be A&R, trying to be rapper, trying to be designer. It's like, all right, cool. And now you can copy the swag crazy.
That's
Hold
what
on. I'm going to show y'all something.
So much of this shit
You want
is.
to know what the hottest fashion item was this summer? We want to talk about independent designers and why.
Should I guess
and,
it? Try
and
to
why,
guess it or?
No, I ain't even going to. You don't
Go.
even have to.
Go. Chain belt.
Bro,
Yeah.
every nigga this summer, denim shorts, Timbs.
You know what's crazy though? You're absolutely right, and it hasn't even hit the mainstream though yet. Though.
You see what I'm saying, gang?
Like the second we could go into the mall and go and grab, and there be a wall full of chain belts, is when it's gonna get ridiculous. That's when it's gonna get like.
I made these by the way, so if y'all want some custom, come shop. By the way, these
course.
Nah,
he always always had a chain belt on. That's just
come
like.
on, don't play with me.
Yeah.
But either way, I say that to say, no. Matter of fact, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No. I was just going off of what you were saying.
Okay. Nah, so I say that to say, the culture is easily adaptable and easily like
to see something.
Like you
let me follow that.
Follow it.
Let me ride this wave.
Let me ride this.
It's microwave. Your shit gonna be microwave, bro.
At that point, it's like, are you really? Who are you for real? I remember back in the day when I used to see somebody wearing an outfit, I knew not only was that outfit cool, but I knew I could talk to them about 3 or 4 other things based on that one thing that they got on.
Understood.
Or that full fit.
Understood.
Now, I remember I was talking to somebody about something that they had on. I forget what it was. I don't know if it was just a piece that they had or their whole fit. But when I asked them about it, they didn't even know what they was wearing, bro. It hurt my heart. I almost wanted to take the piece off. like, yo, because I come from an era where to even wear low, you had to be something. You had to have done something, or niggas was taking that off you. Yo, we was in high school, and we wasn't even in the city. We was up here, but the Biggie era, the Mermont Biggie era, yo, I seen niggas lose their coats.
Yeah, bro.
In the cold,
bro. Yeah. That's a crazy time. Yeah, that's a fact.
Bro.
That's a fact.
I seen niggas blow the shit out the coat pocket. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. Yo, it's a hole in this shit already. Yo. I did this twice this week. Like, yo, bro. The Biggie era was different. I see why they discontinued them shits for a while, because it was so much shit happening.
It got crazy,
It got real crazy.
Oh.
So it's like, but we come from that.
Yeah.
So it's like, even with the skate community, you had to really be in tune to wear Supreme. They was taking your Supreme from you. They was taking your North Face from you. Because the North Face shit was some real like skate and graffiti writing shit. And like the whole graph writer community is even crazier than like the shit that I'm talking about. Like them niggas move like drugged out gangbangers, bro. Shouts to the graph writers though. I fuck with y'all. I'm not trying to throw no shots, but y'all know how y'all move. I fuck with y'all, but y'all know how y'all move. You feel me? Like they move like some serious mandem. You feel me? Yeah.
Nah, that's yo. Nah, it go deep, bro, and I love the passion, bro. I love the passion because it is that serious. It's the culture. That was my conspiracy bag, but you cooked and you made so much great points on it, and I think it's good that certain things get weeded out. Certain people that's just doing it to ride the wave.
Let me say something real quick before we get to the next thing. Because you said something a second ago that I actually wanted to tie in to that. That's also the reason why you're seeing a lot more new up-and-coming designers get those creative director opportunities. Is because they started these brands. And the designers or the fashion houses like, hold on, our old design's not selling like this no more.
Kind of doing it on the same level that we're doing it. Like,
all right, let's grab y'all.
Yeah,
we need y'all.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why shouts to Wells Bonner.
They just moved what?
Like,
how much units on?
Like, yo. So, and I didn't even think about that until you asked that last question. I'm just like, oh, shit, that's the reason why a lot of brands slow down.
That makes mad sense.
Because I know a lot of kids that literally caught really good opportunities just by starting a brand within 2019 to 2023.
That's super interesting because I think in our last interview during that era, kind of, what year was that we did that last?
That was like 2022, 2023.
I think I asked you like, it's a lot of they grabbing up a lot of young niggas right now type shit. Like, would you ever consider doing a creative direction job or something like that? But that I guess that's really the mindset they had. And they understood though, like they don't get with it, they gotta get left, and the young boys gotta take over this shit. Like, so you made a lot of good points on that. That's super interesting.
And you
dope.
know, shouts to like Rocky and Travis and
Right.
even dumbass Ye low key, because without them it wouldn't be a lot more of us getting
Those
in the
doors
doors
open up.
like
That's a
that. You feel
fact,
me?
bro.
Like
That's
I,
a fact.
even with how much I dislike certain things that niggas do musically, I always give them that credit, because even for me, like, I wouldn't have been able to move the 6'4" shit, Black Tongue, without without these niggas kind of like doing what they do. Like, I literally came off of the whole ASAP Raider Clan, Travis Scott whole wave becoming more accepted. Like, yo, I remember the night certain things happened, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna get tricky now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I think I mentioned the Drake shit with Fashion Night Out last time I was here with Rocky, but just like the whole, like that whole wave becoming what it became, to the point where now like we're about to be, what, I mean, 2011 was about 15 years ago. That was also when we dropped the same summer Peso came out.
Oh shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Peso came, I got out of college May of 2011. I think Rocky might have dropped Purple Swag in like April or May, and then might have dropped Peso in like July or August.
I think it was definitely a summer song when it came out. I feel like I remember that. Okay.
So like, because by the time he had did Fashion Night Out in September,
Yeah.
that's when Drake came through, and like, yo, literally, like, I just remember the whole scene being different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just was like, damn, bro. Like, is this really what's finna happen? Like, this nigga, because he just
It definitely was an energy. I ain't gonna hold you. It was an energy that was like,
crazy,
yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
like it was so crazy. Like, being out there to see shit firsthand, and then to go back as many times as we went back, and to see how shit just got more and more lit, more and more lit, more and more lit, to the point where we getting opportunities. The homies is getting opportunities. The Atlanta homies is coming to New York and getting opportunities.
Yeah.
New York niggas is going to Atlanta, and shit is, yo, bro.
It's so much eras in this shit. Not to cut your wisdom, like, cause you got me thinking, like, it's so that when people say outside, it's not just about one type of outside. It's just about like being in the rooms and being present in certain things, right? And when I first did my first stint living in Manhattan, right? What was it, like between 2015 and like 2017? That was the first stint type of thing. I think I experienced something that was happening out there that was like, of course they was happening before this era, but this is when it became a thing, the pop shop era, to where pop shops was really like, it became a trend to where every store on the blocks, and it was the pop shop era. And Rap Dillz actually started becoming known for being there at the camera at these pop shops with my camera and shit like that, right? And I was just saying that to say, it's like these different eras that we have to these things that's kind of normal, or might have be getting phased out or becoming to the next iteration of things, like living in those moments, you don't realize that like this is an era when you're living in an era type shit. You feel me? Like, there's so much events that I just happened because I was just outside every day on some young shit, like just with that camera, that I remember, like my man Upscale. You remember Trap Star London. He did the trap phone drop. Like, I'm in my house, I think I'm on Instagram, and he announces it. Yo, I'm here, so and so, pull up, call this number. He answered the trap phone. You pull up, you grab your Trap Star shirt. It was an experience, bro. But this was like the era where like doing these pop-up joints was like, it was the funnest shit ever. Like, yo, this person just announced the pop-up. This person just announced the pop-up. And it's just these eras, bro, that that era when ASAP and all of that dropped, and all of them people that's like running the fashion industry now was all y'all was all in that circle and shit like that. It's just dope, man, and you can never really realize it when you in it, but
Yeah,
when
nah.
you reflect on it, it makes it even
I'm
iller.
not gonna lie though. We maybe didn't realize it was an era in that moment, but we realized, at least I did, and I
Mm-hmm.
think some of us, some of my other like colleagues that was around at that time, I think niggas caught on pretty quickly. Like, yeah, this is a moment, like, and we gotta like really like, and I think that's the reason why very quickly after ASAP, it was a whole bunch of, it was Tam Boys, it was Joey Badass, Flatbush Zombies, Action Bronson.
Ill
You
for New
feel me?
York. Ill for New York.
Even with some of the out of towners, like I said, some of the Atlanta homies was catching
Yeah.
their motion.
Yeah.
Danny Brown,
So like, yup, yup.
yeah,
Danny
like
Brown. Yup,
you
yup,
feel
yup.
me? The
That's
West Coast was having Kendrick was involved. You
mm-hmm.
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a whole lot of shit, and I think in general it was the perfect bridge that got us from the blog era to the
Mm-hmm.
streaming era for
Mm-hmm.
real.
Mm.
Because him, I can't say him, but all of those guys between whatever, Rock was doing, whatever Trav was doing, the zombies, all of them, even some of the more underground stuff like Goth Money
Mm.
and Assad, what all of that was ended up being the birthing of SoundCloud
I was just
era.
about to say that. I
And
didn't want to say that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
feel
It
what I'm
was
saying?
though. It
Like
was. It was. It was.
without, like, I remember, like, I hope I'm not saying the same shit that I said in the last thing, but literally the day Yams died, I was in the city at SOB's,
Mm.
and that was one of Playboy Cardi's first shows.
The SOBs era. It's still going, but the SOB shows, bro.
2015,
Damn.
bro. And it's like this
What
nigga
was Cardi performing? That's. I mean, obviously it was before Magnolia, right? He
was
was
way
way
before
before, but
Magnolia. Hell yeah. I don't know. I don't recall if I heard Broke Boy. He might have done Broke. I don't remember. That nigga was just on stage going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And it wasn't packed. It was not packed.
mm-hmm.
I was in that shit with my homie Erno.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this is a head bust.
SOBs,
Ashley
man.
Outrageous was in there with us, and Brittany Sky. Yo, Brittany Sky is so damn bad. Shouts to Brittany. How you doing? Yeah, we was in that shit. My phone died. I was trying to charge my phone, and I can't remember. One of the homies was DJing. Not like the homies, but I had knew who the DJ was, and he was playing some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been like, I can't remember, but the DJ off rip was going crazy, and I'm like, all right, this is the type because at this time, New York is becoming very in tune and knowledgeable of trap music, but it was very surface level.
Yeah.
We upstate knew more about trap music
Right,
because
right.
we really were listening to that
and we
shit.
came up upstate was like
Yeah.
3-6 Mafia in certain
Yeah.
genres was so heavy in upstate.
Bro.
I think like you think it was more upstate than like it wasn't really.
It wasn't like that in the
we had
city.
something different up here
It was
when it came to the
different.
Mafia and like all that shit, right? Yeah,
Crime Mob,
Crime Mob,
Gucci,
yeah.
like
Cause it was also a part of our culture and what we had going on.
Yeah.
Buck 'em down,
Buck 'em
this,
down,
that, all of that. So yeah. That's
like that was really a part of what we were doing up
out
here.
the Sony.
Yeah.
I remember like Hackett. I like had the Sony
Yeah.
bumping 3-6. Why? I don't know. Like it was tough, but do or die. Why was do or die so tough upstate? Is that a thing? That was a thing, right?
Yeah. It wasn't, but it was only here.
It was here though.
Like it was here and wherever else, like wherever they were from. You
but
feel
we
me?
accepted the trap shit and like the different types of sounds.
Yeah.
I think
We
way
were-
more than the
we
towns.
Were
Like
early on all of that, way before the towns, way before. But it's because, unfortunately, we all know this to be like somewhat true. New York City niggas really don't leave the city. It's a lot of
People that never left Brooklyn and
it's
went
a
to
lot
Manhattan.
of yeah. It's a
Not
lot
to
of
step
people,
on your point. That's a
yeah.
fact, though,
It's
bro.
a lot of people who don't leave their borough,
That
let
don't
alone
their
leave their
borough.
hood.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
So that's something that we all know about being, people who have grown up in the city, family in the city. Like, we know this. You feel me? But with upstate, because it's upstate and there's not much to do, and we're also kind of situated between a lot of areas that's not too bad to drive to, people travel a lot. Like,
Yeah.
growing up here, I met more people who have been around the world or around the country than I met when I was living in the city.
Makes sense.
You feel what I'm
Makes
saying?
sense.
And it's not to down nobody or
nobody,
nothing.
yeah.
It's just that's kind of the dynamic when you're up here and this place doesn't offer much.
Because the city, the land
doesn't-
of opportunity, though.
Yeah,
So if
exactly.
you want to touch and get to something, you ain't got to go outside
you
the
don't gotta,
city.
Yeah, you don't gotta
Out
go
here, we
nowhere.
gotta go
You have
to see something different or to get an opportunity. So it makes sense, bro.
It makes sense. Because even up here, especially if you live in an area or a hood that like has a lot of whatever the fuck, after a while you get tired of it,
Right.
and you don't want it.
Right.
So even if it's around you, you like, all right, let me go to
Something else.
Gilderland,
Yeah.
let me go to Colony, let me go to, because I don't want everything that's just around me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like that.
Yeah.
In the city, like I said, like we both said, there's just so much around. Even if you tired of this is just right here.
Yeah.
It's right here.
It's a fact.
Just a quick switch over.
It's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
You
So
come
I
up,
think-
you change your lifestyle and get a little more money. You from Queens, you move to Long Island. And it's like,
yeah. Really, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just so much out there that sometimes they don't experience nothing else. And I
because
think
they have so much culture and they have so much opportunity and
Yo, bro,
to where they don't really gotta.
when I was living in Brownsville, I almost didn't leave. Cause why the fuck would I'm Jamaican? I don't want to be upstate. You feel me? I don't want to be back on Long Island. It's mad Jamaican, yo, bro.
Yeah.
I never felt so much at home. Yo, it's people who met me because I was living in that neighborhood. They thought I literally were from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like, yo, you Jamaican? Like, yeah, you from, like, what school you went to? I'm like, upstate. Like, you know about Troy High? They're like, what? You didn't go to this school or that? No. But it's just, yo, like I said, I just never felt so much at home, bro. Like, just walk outside, bun and spliff, go around the corner, get some good mac and cheese.
Good eats everywhere
Like,
too,
yo,
though.
bro,
So like
good
that.
eats everywhere, bro. Even if the one Jamaican spot is closed, the other people with the truck is jerking chicken and making burgers. Yo, bro.
And because you experienced it out here, you were more open to probably going to Manhattan, going to this other borough. Maybe I don't know how you was moving out there, but it's like you had a little bit of like, I'm catching this. I'm out. Like yeah.
Especially by the time niggas like got access to vehicles and shit.
Yeah.
And whether it was one of the homies or one of the homegirls having a car, or even like just having enough bread to say, fuck it, we running it up with Ubers today. Like, yo, bro.
So that's what I want to ask you.
Man.
J. Cole had a statement about like talking about it's not so much about where you at, it's the mindset. And he said it in more context with like a more deeper meaning, but I understand it understood it 100%. It took me to move to Manhattan, spend a ridiculous amount of money twice for 2 stints to understand that, like, yes, it's a bunch of opportunity out there and I made crazy connections and all that. But if I kept the same mindset, I could do the same thing I could do on Manhattan right here in upstate. And that was one of my reasons of building this podcast content studio. It's
one
like
of the reasons why I came back up here.
It's like we make the market. I had a little thing I deem myself the market maker.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I feel that.
Because it's like
I've actually used that reference in industry conversations I've
Yes.
had about Albany
Yes.
and about, like, remember how we was talking about bars on
Yes.
995
Yep.
with Connecticut?
Yes.
I've used that
Yes.
term that you just referenced and you just came up with. I've used it, and I've even I'm like, yo, my son
Because it
Rap
explains
Dillz
it though.
says
Like,
this.
yes.
Me and my son Dillz are jacking this about the 5
Yes.
because Fake, everybody knows this area. If you've been outside in the streets of the Northeast,
Yeah.
whether it's Boston, Connecticut, upstate New York, like the western part of upstate New York and central New York, New York City, you know about the 518, you know about the capital
Facts.
region.
Facts.
Yeah, everybody can act like they
No
don't.
matter what you think about it,
what you
it like
think,
how
you know about it.
You know about it.
You know about
Yep.
it. I know you do.
Facts.
You feel me? Especially if you get money or you get bitches.
Yep.
Sorry. I know you do.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
Because even if
It could be from the college shit,
that's
like
what I'm
you
saying. The colleges, like what? Like what are we talking about?
like
The parties, like
you
yeah, I know,
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
Because I've been to these places,
Yes.
and when I say, oh yeah, I grew up in Albany, yo,
you know, Albany,
bro.
one of the biggest college towns upstate.
Yes,
biggest
bro.
college. Period.
That's
it might be
why
the
we
one.
moved up here.
Yeah.
My mom got accepted to SUNY back in 95, 96. So I already like.
Rest in peace, St. Rose, man.
Yo, St. Rose, bro. I grew up on St. Rose campus, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up on SUNY campus. Shouts to Sienna. One of my mom's friends used to be on Sienna. I used to be over there.
Crazy.
Like, yo, I was 6, 7 years old, really running around these college campuses. Like, but Fake that also fed my like need for education because I'm like, yo, all these people are going to school. These are grown people going to school. Like even like how I was saying about learning something else because it's like you're never. My grandfather always has this line: "Every day is school day." You feel me?
I love that.
Like
I love that.
Because at the end of the day, no matter how old you get, if you're not learning something, you're not living, you're not growing.
Yeah, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Like.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
No, that's real. I love that. I love that.
I don't even want to get all crazy, but I like, yo, bro, if niggas ain't learning, bro, even with this shit, we know as much as we know.
Yeah.
We're successful businessmen, but we still learn from each
Every
other.
day.
We learn from our elders, mentors, the youth,
Yes.
staying connected
Yes.
and knowing, like how you said, with your nephews and your
Yep.
cousins.
Yep.
And I know your family. I know you stay locked in with them. Like, and I'm the same way. So it's like, yo, bro, that's what this shit is about.
Every day intentionally learning something new and leveling up, bro.
Leveling up, hell yeah, exactly.
But the illest thing my bro 19 ever say was like, the only person on this planet Earth that I'm envious of is me 5 years from now. Cause that nigga gonna be in shape. That nigga gonna have
That's
this.
hard. That's
that
a bar.
nigga gonna have.
I hope
bro.
A lot of niggas hear that.
What?
That's a fact, bro.
5 years from now, you know how much shit we gotta learn and how much we gotta level up. Cause I'm a super Marvel head. I'm into superhero movies. That's like my pastime. I look at life like a motherfucking. Anytime when I got my passport, 100 points. Bing, 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 bing. When I got my license, 200 points. Bing, bing, bing. Like every time I make it a level up in when I got life insurance, 1,000 points. Bing, 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 bing. Like when I do shit like this, I look at it as like I'm leveling up my superpowers as a human. When I read a new book, 20 points. Bing, bing, bing. Like that's really how I look at shit, and I play the game of life like that. Too. Like,
and I'm so glad you're saying this. Keep on.
But I feel me. I just like life ain't a game, of course, but that's how I look at it as far as like level ups and nigga, level up my superpowers, level up my meter and shit like that. Every time you do something ill or that adds to get my credit right, it's leveling you up as a person. You feel me?
Straight up. You know,
and,
like I excuse me.
Knowledge.
I fully believe that, and even more so, I think that's the reason why we feel the way we do when it's done and when we've done the thing, because it's like, you know what they say about ascension, like, and you do certain things to ascend. You do certain things to feel that weight lifted off your shoulders, and to feel yourself rise with consciousness, with success, power.
Yep.
Not power on some like like fucking dominant shit, but just power within like wherewithal
Exactly.
and discernment.
Yes.
And
Yes.
feeling yourself and feeling like the man, you know anything about your chakras? You okay. That root chakra, you know that feeling when you feel it like, yo, you feel grounded. You feel like feet on land.
Yes.
Like you could damn near.
Me and my daughter hike every week.
Bus. Okay,
it's important. I told her how to hug a tree last week. Like, not hug, but like, baby, hug the tree. She's like, oh, like, but it's important, bro.
Shrooms?
What? I've done the chocolate. It's shrooms, obviously, but like and it was both great experiences. But the best experience where it really kicked in, Las Vegas. Me and my wife before we had our baby at the Brent Fayez concert. It was so good, bro. It was so fire, bro.
Vegas, Brent Fayez.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, go ahead.
Because not for nothing. When you said the hike and everything, like that's the type of like just like recalibrating and getting back to like a oneness with yourself, with the universe. And that's why I think it's beautiful that you said you had your daughter with you and you told her to hug the tree and shit. Because like, yo, not for nothing, I wish we were taught that when we were younger, bro. And
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I remember coming upstate from Long Island and my mom was like, to my daycare, like, yo, why y'all making them take nature walks? Like, he's a black boy. Why y'all got him walking in the forest?
Understood.
And I definitely understand that.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, yo, they knew something.
That's actually one of the illest things about upstate, bro.
Yeah.
That type of shit we able to do. Like, keep going. Like,
but see, we didn't, coming from Long Island,
I'm just realizing, like, in my 30s, I'm just finding the ill things about upstate. Why I fucking love it up here. Like,
another reason why I came back.
Apple picking with my daughter. Like, I guess it's the things I'm doing with my daughter. Like, the farms and shit. We going to farms to see animals. We going to berry picking, this, that. All types of just dope shit that you can't do. It ain't nowhere to really do in the cities and all that, the places we thought we wish we grew up at and shit like that. It's a lot of dope shit out here. I haven't skied yet and got into that, but I know that's one of our things that we got up here, but I haven't done that yet. But
I'm not ready for that. I remember I did snow tubing when I was younger, and I got off the track, ran into a tree.
Oh shit!
It was bad. And I don't like being in the snow. I don't like being too cold. But I'm not gonna lie, because we spoke about American Dream earlier. I did want to try to do the indoor snowboarding that they have over there.
That sounds different.
It just, I don't know. I need to ease myself into it. However you ease yourself into snow sports, I gotta do that because I don't like being cold. I don't like being wet, bro. I don't even swim.
But bro, your ski outfit gonna be so fly, bro. You gonna do the most, bro. You gonna do it. That's when you got the most fun. You got it.
Yeah, my ski fit
it's gonna be crazy.
All black.
The pics gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm coming. 6'4".
I'm coming down. I'm coming down the slope, looking like I know what I'm doing.
Looking like you know what you're doing. Board decked out and all of that. Yeah. You know what's funny, bro? No, you good. It's good. Okay. Bitch, back up. But you like 3 numbers off, bro, from being the most viral shit in the motherfucking world to the youth right now, bro.
You think so?
Yo, we just gotta just go around just saying 6'4", not telling people what it means.
6'7". Yo, shouts to Skrilla. That's my guy, too.
Yo, is that where that really originated from, bro?
Skrilla?
Like, people say it came from the song, but like, then you have kids say it means nothing. Did Skrilla, when he said it, does it mean nothing, or did he have a meaning to it?
I don't know what he meant by it. I can assume a few different things.
It definitely the phrase came from him, though. It definitely came from him. Skrilla got that.
But I think the kids, especially because I think it started with some basketball kids. The basketball and the sports kids love that type of music, and they love Skrilla in general.
Makes sense. Yep.
So I think when that whole thing started to pop off, and the basketball kid did the 6'7" shit on the camera or whatever, I think that was just more or less like he really liked that song.
And the kids love being rebellious too. And like the fact that they might know it is, but they might not know it is. But the fact that they got something that's driving older people crazy to figure out what the fuck it mean, bro. And like that mysteriousness and all that. And I asked you the question with 6'4" too, like what does? Oh no, you told me with 6'4" the sixth floor and all of that. That I mean, but that's also a if you know thing type shit. And there's illness to that. It's illness to if you know, but it's like that's taking the world over. It's just I just thought it was funny, like the two numbers 6'4", 6'7", like
just now. That's funny.
We just need to we need to make that like it already is, but start saying it in the same terms, like 6'4". What you probably already been doing, like that's some 6'4" shit.
I mean, we definitely have like
use it like that.
We definitely have a little like code about the 6'4" shit. So like when
some Easter eggs in there we don't know about.
When we see certain things amongst like other people, we'll like, especially if I'm like out with one of my guys or whatever, we'll definitely be like, yeah, that's some 6'4".
That's some 6'4" shit.
But like, it's not too often. But like, it's what it is for us. It's when we see other people doing shit that we did, and we know they kind of really got it from us. Because it's like what you said about the wavelength shit. I can't get mad if I know I did something and somebody else did it, and I know we on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who are directly inspired, too.
Oh, absolutely.
You feel me?
And they trick themselves to not think, to convince themselves that they wasn't inspired by that. But all artists inspire at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's some people that are directly inspired, and they would never admit it.
Yeah, no. Because it's like, I am definitely inspired by a lot of people, but I don't think I've copied them.
Yeah.
I may have done something similar to what they've done, but then added my own little twist to it. Like, I'm not the first nigga to wear all black for most of his life. But at the same time, no one has worn all black bro, I've been wearing all black for most of my adult life. Like, since 2011, for real. Before I knew ASAP in them, I was wearing all black. There's a reason why niggas gravitated towards me. I was already on that wavelength without knowing these niggas.
Because you knew certain things in it. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
So it's like,
exactly.
There's a reason why when niggas came into the door, although it felt familiar to certain people because they're familiar with the Mob and Raider Clan and some of these other collectives.
When you're consuming that type of stuff,
we felt familiar, but still refreshingly different and to a degree.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like at the same time, like I said, I didn't invent wearing all black. To the point where even Cardi and them now, they got everybody saying, "Oh,
opium is the all black,"
and it's like, "Yo, bro."
Yeah.
Again, like I said, before it was opium, that was some 6'4" shit.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like everybody would be like,
but that's documented though. That's documented. Like we know, like.
But that's why I don't, and also like I really have a genuine love for Cardi and a lot of those guys.
No, but I was saying even with you, how you the 6'4" shit, that's documented. Like you really been on that.
Oh yeah,
like,
for sure.
You could go through your history. That's
But that's why I was saying I'm not taking a shot at them for real, because I genuinely know that through some way, shape, or form, they saw certain
something
things.
Led them to that frequency.
Because at the same time,
yep,
he's on what he's on. Because of the influence of Space Ghost Perp and Rocky and all of them and that whole thing, we were the first members of Raider Clan before Space Ghost Perp had any of these artists, before Denzel Curry, before Kenyatta or whatever the fuck his name is, Amber London. We were Raider Clan. But when he did all that weird shit with the other niggas in New York, we're also very hard New Yorkers. And we not finna go against the homies just because you decide to not be cool with them. Because fake, now you got us cool with these niggas. I'm already talking to Yams. I'm talking to 12. Nah, bro. We not finna just side with you because you got us over here, but then you did some bad shit. We You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, whatever. Purpose still definitely, you know, influential for who he is, what he's done and shit. But like, long story short, I say that to say we were around for that. That shit is part of our DNA. So when bro is referencing this and wearing all black and doing everything, it's like, all right, we were part of that. We started that. We were like, do I think he's directly jacking 6'4"? Maybe not. But it's still the DNA of what we've done to the culture. And I think that is a testament to that reinventing thing that we were talking about. When you can do something to where it don't directly just affect you, but it affects the whole landscape or like niche that you guys are building, that's some real work. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole subgenre of music now, a couple of them at that, that's based off of work that we were doing from 2011 to 2016. You feel me? And I think that shit is fire. Like, there's a resurgence of it now. Like, you got certain people coming back outside that haven't been outside in a minute. Like, I just seen Ferg just drop. I haven't seen Ferg drop nothing in forever. Now he just dropped some shit. You feel me? I know Rocky's cooking up. Rocky's brother is one of my homies. Shouts to Ev. Like, we got some shit cooking up. Like, there's a lot of things happening now that still is in the lineage of that and is honestly becoming deeper and deeper into the fabric of mainstream culture now. Like, you feel me? Like, Cardi is becoming a household name. Uzi is a household name. Travis is a household name. You feel me? For whatever mistakes that he has, he's still a household name. Like, so it's just like, yo, bro, at the end of the day, going back to your point about the J. Cole shit, you can do this from wherever the fuck. I met all of these niggas through the internet and then actually stepped outside and they were like, okay, not only do you check out, but you're everywhere that you're fake not even supposed to be. And it's like, yeah, word. I'm only here for the shit that matters. But when I'm here, I'm backstage with y'all. I got one of the baddest bitches with me, badder than some of the bitches y'all bring. You feel me? And we're fly. Like, yo, what? Yeah, y'all can wear all the designer shit and all that. I got some shit on too. But I bet you don't have this Coogee coat. And I bet you want this Coogee coat. You feel me? Like, yeah, my hair is better than y'all's. Yeah, like I don't know. Like, and I don't even mean to like talk directly to specific niggas. You feel me? I'm just kind of popping it. But like,
because you gotta let them know, bro. It's a lot of people that came from places like we come from, and
bro,
they think it's no hope, bro. They think they gotta fucking pick up and start that shit, bro.
I'm never mad at somebody feeling like they gotta leave their town. But at the end of the day, especially with the internet and especially with how we just mentioned 3D printers and people starting their own brands and knowing how to literally do shit. One-stop shop. Even with fucking AI. Yo, bro, the world is literally at our fingertips. And
more than it's ever been.
Niggas don't have to do much to have it. You feel what I'm saying?
Because we are the most creative. The AI is going to benefit the most creative people. And we are the most creative people, bro. We are the most adaptable people. We always got to adapt, bro. Keep going. Like,
no. You hitting the nail on the head, though. Because it's like, you know, we both grew up here. We've both seen certain people that have talent, that have even the personality sometimes. Because the one thing is a lot of people don't have personality. But when you have the talent and the personality, that's almost a golden pot. But something happens within them to where they lose the drive, they lose the motivation, they lose the ambition.
Mm.
Maybe they get embarrassed one too many
Mm.
times going out of
Mm.
town,
Mm.
and they feel like, damn, niggas don't fuck with me.
They a
So
shark out here. They have goldfish out there.
you feel me? And they just stay confined to what's
Mm.
familiar to
Mm.
them, or they just quit in general. You feel me? And that's the thing that I knew I wasn't gonna do
Facts, bro.
because
Same
I
time.
knew I had to do. I'm coming from so many odds being
Yeah.
fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm coming from my family wanting to do certain things and not doing them. I'm coming from Long Island not really having too much of a respect in general. I'm coming from coming up here and being looked at crazy for not only being Jamaican but being from Long Island.
Mm.
You feel me?
Mm.
I remember on some funny shit. I remember the first time I realized that like me eating goat is like weird to Americans.
Word.
And I'm like,
Word.
oh shit. I'm like, I eat goat, like I like curry goat. And they're like, do you know what a goat is? I'm like, it's food.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and then I see what an actual goat is. I'm like, oh. I still love
That's
curry
super
goat,
interesting
but
though.
it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I didn't know, like you feel
Mm.
me? So it's like I
Mm.
didn't know I didn't know how Americans for real looked at goat.
Mm.
Even though I'm born in America,
Mhm.
I'm raised partially in a very Jamaican
Facts.
household.
Facts.
So it's like goat to me is food. I didn't know y'all
Mm-hmm.
like y'all be having that as pets.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all have pet goats and shit. Like copy. My fault. Like I guess you don't want to invite me to your crib, huh? Like you think I'm gonna steal you and eat your
Yeah,
pet?
yeah.
Like copy.
No,
You
people,
feel
yeah,
me?
that's a fact.
So it's like it's just a weird shit that
Yeah.
and you know, growing up here in the '90s, people were still very like small minded and shit. So it's like, yo, like, bro, you remember? I mean, I'm sure you even heard it. Like, we grew up in the era of the African booty scratcher.
Yo,
You
the
feel what I'm saying?
African booty.
And it's like,
Why do we
niggas,
say that? What
yo,
the fuck,
yo,
bro?
like-
If I had any type of consciousness that I have to, bro.
like we grew up in that era, bro.
In
And I'm
that
looking at it
era,
like
bro, exactly.
I'm hearing black people call other black people African booty scratcher, and I'm Jamaican, and I'm just like, I know y'all niggas not talking to me.
Holy.
I will smack.
Yeah,
Like
yo,
what?
go.
Like what, bro? I will put a hole in your chest right now.
Yo,
Like what?
son.
I couldn't even like yo.
What was that? Because that was like, I think only our era. Like, what the fuck? Like, what was that?
I
I
think
feel like that shit came from like Nickelodeon or some
I
shit. Could have
think
never though, right?
I think
What the
niggas
fuck?
I think niggas might have said it in like I think it was a line in Boys in the Hood or
Oh,
like no, I think it was Boys in the Hood.
I gotta look for the origins. You might be hitting it right on the
I
point
think it
if
was
that's
a
where it
line
came
from
from.
Boys
But
in the Hood.
yo, nah, but you hitting on a deeper note. Yes, bro. And it was different back in the like we were so certain things. I ain't gonna say we soft nowadays, but certain shit was ridiculous back in the day. We used to say or like people's mindset or outlook on things because if we never got the internet, our city would really still be like a small minded ass city. Like
No,
like
100%.
the internet opened us
The
up to
internet
so
opened up the
much
five a
shit,
lot.
bro.
Thank God, because I
Thank
couldn't
God,
wait
bro.
for niggas. I felt like I was the only nigga on the internet up here
Yo.
for whatever reason, and I'm
Yo.
just like, yo, not for nothing, y'all niggas would benefit a lot more from the world if you were on the fucking internet. Like, yo, that's how I got the fuck out of here for real because I was on the internet.
Tapped
I
in.
was blogging.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook. I was on Tumblr. I was fucking on. Did I say Twitter yet?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I was on every app. Instagram, pushing the black tongue, tapping in with artists, tapping in with the industry,
Building communities.
like world building.
Yeah,
You feel me? Just
yeah.
trying to like really like
Facts.
figure out what I can do for myself
Mm-hmm.
because I knew that this place wasn't giving it to me. But then slowly but surely, I put myself in the vortex. So now I'm like, damn, I'm here. What do I do to bring this back to niggas who need it? You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I equate this whole industry shit and like seeing the success and like trying to get people to do the right thing. I almost compare it to like you seeing Jesus in real life, but no one else is with you. And then you gotta go back and tell niggas
Yo,
like,
bro.
yo, bro.
Bro, it's the most, yo, bro. And you know, that's an ill example. Because that's a ill, I love that example. Example I got of that is like, when you're at the top, not that we're above nobody, but when you reach that top floor and be able to see a different perspective, like you're looking down from the building, right? And you're looking down at the building. When you're at the top, you can see, like when you're in front of the door. Let me make it clear. When you're downstairs on the street level, ground level, or your only entrance you can see is that front door, one door. But when you're at the top and you reach that and you're able to see a different perspective, you see 100 ways in this shit.
Yeah.
But you can't really explain to nobody like, yo, it's a window open right there on the left side on the second floor. Yo, it's a side door from the kitchen. You could just come through that. Yo, it's a fuck the front door, bro. It's the back door wide open right there. The window right, yo, and it's like, it's one of those things, and it's like one of the loneliest things in the world, because when you there, when you in those moments, all you could do is think about your niggas, your team, your people back home. Like, oh, wait till I tell them how this shit cake, bro. This what we gotta do. And it's like, but seeing is believing, and you can't convince nobody of something until they understand, until they're ready to understand that shit, bro.
No, you really can't,
For real, bro. And that shit is like, either you go boss up and do what you seen and then make an example. But that was some of the realest shit. Like, bro, imagine seeing G and then try to convince people and tell them that, nah, this shit is real. This shit is possible, bro. But damn, you killed it with that. But you know what a lot of this shit comes down to, bro? Just to end off the topic of like mindset and where you at. We seen since we got out of high school, we seen people move out of Albany. You feel me? Talk the most shit in the world, and like going and like we seen people that we like. Like a bro might be moving to LA, moving to Atlanta. We happy as fuck for him. Like, let's go, bro. Turn up, do this shit. Do what you gotta do. The thing I learned and the thing that we see is that like if you leave Albany with the same habits, the same mindset that you had when you was living in Albany, you take that to LA, you take that to Atlanta, you take that to the place where you think you're gonna find better, it might be worse. Because in those places you don't got a support system. It's not gonna work out. Like, change is the most important thing, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. Albany's one of the only places, I can't say just Albany, the whole 518 is one of the only places where you are slick allowed do-overs. Like, I've seen a lot of people fuck up and get it back, and fuck up again but get it back. Up here.
Yeah, you right.
I don't see that in too many other places. You're allowed maybe 1-2 fuck ups if they like you. You feel me? And it almost takes away from the level of seriousness people have up here.
Yeah.
Because they think that they're always gonna have another chance. You get what I'm saying?
Upstate could coddle you and like pacify you in certain ways.
It really can. It really can.
Because it's like
they love you. It's hometown.
It supports. We hitting a whole nother frequency and like a whole nother thing that's never even been talked about this city. Like there is that as fucked up as the city could be. Like most of the time you got a support system here because it's like the population. Just talk about the population. It's like it's only a certain amount of people out here, but it's also big enough to where it's not one of those type of towns to where you can exist and have your own tribe over here, over there, over there.
Enough
and
to be like, damn, I got enough.
Damn,
I don't need to do this over there.
You know what I mean? Niggas went to college out here. Like we said, upstate, one of the biggest college towns in the world. You know what I mean? People went to college out here, dropped out of school, and ended up just like living out here, like getting a job and just living in Albany and upstate. I know mad people where that happened
it's
to.
one of the best places to live, not just in New York, but in the country. Like
Yeah.
it's in the news.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people are coming to this place in droves,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You seen
Affordability, all of that. Like,
you seen what they just announced with the rail in 2026
it's a new
with
rail coming out here, right?
MTA is bringing a route out here.
Oh shit! Like, other than Amtrak, like that's gonna be big,
Amtrak
bro.
is gonna stop, I think,
Mm.
and I don't know if they're gonna run the MTA out of Amtrak or if they're gonna
Mm.
open up their own station. But they're saying there's gonna be round trips to the city on the train for $40. Because we're gonna have Metro North up here now, bro.
That's a
You know what
game.
that's
That's a
finna
game
do?
changer. That's a game changer.
You know what that's gonna do?
People gonna go to work in the morning from Albany to. Nah, that's a fact.
You feel me? I know for a fact because I used to go to the city on Amtrak a lot in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who literally live in Albany, Rensselaer, and commute to the city or like
Hudson.
for work.
No, you speaking straight facts, but Hudson, bro, like that's where it's a lot of mansions, big houses, everything.
Hudson, yeah.
One of the like besides the hood, the strip and the, you know how many people from the city lives in Hudson and commute to the city from Hudson?
Yeah.
It's like
it's
a gold mine right now for people out in the towns in the city. Like they're buying beautiful houses out there. It's because it's like they're living at two different life. They have the condo in Manhattan or Brooklyn or somewhere, Brownstone, and they come here to get the front yard, picket fence house. It's the strip out there. It's one of them things, upstate things. Like, but people come all across from the towns and check out Hudson.
Shouts to Kitties, man. I'm gonna just say that out there. Shouts to Kitties. Them fucking donuts.
I had them fire.
Kitties, bro.
Some fire.
Kitties, fucking donuts.
Yo, bro, we could do this all day, man.
We gonna do a bunch more, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Because I know there's things we probably didn't even talk about.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
We really just let it flow, like, and I love that. We gonna let y'all decide though, man, how y'all want to see different iterations of this. If y'all want to keep seeing the same iteration of this, you feel me? We could always do the reoccurring guest type shit to where we just do this all the time shit. But
I'm finna be
we about to put something together, bro. We about to put something.
I'm finna be the
I love it.
Like,
or we might just start some whole new shit, show on the network, however, like.
Feel me? Like, cause listen. The one thing that I'll say about up here in regards to the content space, I was saying this earlier, there's not enough like curation with the other talent.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and I know sometimes things can get weird, especially with the rap scene up here, because half of the rappers ain't even really rappers. They're just gang members that can rhyme words sometimes. But it's like, yo, listen. For niggas that are serious and that really want like real life, like activation, incubation, curation, any of the Asians, you feel me? Like any of that type of shit.
Yeah, bro.
We got something for these niggas. I can't lie.
That's a
and
fact.
Y'all gotta be serious. Like that's really all it is. Like,
don't trick yourself out of it either, bro.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't hold nothing against nobody upstate, but this platform that we open, even just this space, bro. And the thing is, that's why I promote my business and I put it out there, but they don't even understand, bro. Like, if you want to be a streamer, if you want to be a podcaster, if you want to be an artist, like, we have facilities for you to do exactly that. That whole excuse of we ain't got the resources, just don't trick yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Doing, I ain't gotta say, just like, don't trick yourself out of it to where you put the tastemaker, I ain't no tastemaker, but like the people that could move shit in your city, the people with motion, don't trick yourself out of being able to be aligned with them. That's all I'm telling you, bro.
Definitely a bar.
Because we ain't gatekeeping shit. But if you if you crashing out here on some unnecessary shit, you're not gonna be aligned with the high frequency go getters, bro.
Like you
that's
gotta
what
be
it's coming
sturdy.
down to.
You gotta be sturdy because at the
No
end of the
politics
day,
attached either.
yeah, like because we got real relationships bigger than this area. Not even trying to dunk on niggas.
That's a fact.
But it's like we are really ingrained into this culture and in the industry. Like not even trying to cap. Like,
that's a fact.
Like I know who you're in tune with. You know who I'm in tune with and what I've been in tune with. We have a lot of mutuals. You feel me? Shouts to Queens. Shouts to Long Island. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? Shouts to the towers. Like, you feel me? Like,
yes, Joff was good.
Like, you know, so it's like at the end of the day, we all know what this is. This is way bigger than even us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's telling these niggas like, yo, listen, don't blow the opportunity.
Facts.
Don't blow this for you and your people who are supposed to benefit off of what your progress is supposed to be. Because at the end of the day, it's like this is really like the league, bro. And it's like, you know how many families be dependent on them kids getting drafted? You feel what I'm saying? It be the coach, it be the mom, it be the girlfriend.
Your whole lineage, honestly, bro. Your whole
and it's the same thing with this entertainment shit and rap and this culture shit, podcasting, content, like lifestyle. Any of this that you're serious about, it's the same thing. And we have resources. The doors are open. We not really gatekeeping. But we are vetting.
We protecting
people out.
it. We protecting it though. That's a fact.
Yeah,
we got to.
We got to, of course. Like, because you know what? At the end of the day, we wouldn't be doing our due diligence as people who have seen this, consumed it,
took the losses,
and then contributed, took the losses, came
got
up,
the wins,
like
learned.
We wouldn't be doing our due diligence as those people if we didn't vet people out and see how serious they were.
It's a fact.
It's no different than Motown. It's no different than, I don't even want to say just any label. Like, it's no different than WWE or AEW making you go to the facility and train when you say you want to be a wrestler.
Fact.
Gotta put in that pain.
And we teaching you how to own your shit. We teaching you how to boss up, bro. Like,
that's the big thing. Ownership. Independent ownership. Like, yo, bro. I've been independent of these labels since 2019. I do partnerships. I don't just sign artists. You feel me? We do partnerships with artists and get them deals. And there's this other thing that people don't know about called independent funding. We'll talk about that on a later thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's a lot of ways to make money off of your catalog as an artist. To where you're not taking deals, but you're making a deal. And that's different. Again, we'll talk more about that later. I'm knocking shit over.
That's all good.
It's lit, though.
It's lit, man. We here, Rap Dillz Exclusives. Another one with my bro, Kolby Turner. You already know, man. Tap in. Let us know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. It's the first one back, too, man. This is big.
Yeah. I like the setup.
Shout out to you.
You feel me?
We here.
6'4" shit.
Let's go. 6'4".
RapDillz, pills and exclusive. Come slide.